Grief is a byproduct of love. Because we loved, so we must grieve when the person we love is no longer physically with us. People don't understand that every day when you wake up, it happens all over again. Because you have to remember that someone is not alive anymore. Because you have to figure out all over again how to get through the day without them. People think they know you. They think they know how you're handling a situation. But the truth is no one knows. No one knows what happens after you leave them. When you're lying in bed or sitting over your breakfast alone, and all you wanna do is cry or scream. They don't know what's going on inside your head. The mind-numbing cocktail of anger and sadness and guilt. They just don't know, and so they pretend and they say you're doing great when you're really not. And this makes everyone feel better. Everybody but you. Sibuyise thina singabakho. Greetings marshmallows, hi family, and welcome back to a brand new day. Guess what family, it's a Sunday. I mean the whole Sunday. And I was at church earlier on. I came back here around 2:05. And so the rest of the saints actually proceeded to a funeral. And I just said, Beulah Land, we don't do funerals anymore. We don't go to funerals anymore. No. Yeah, man, it's a culture I created recently. We're not going to go to any funeral until further notice. And so I had to come back home. The weather is sort of cozy, and also the hour is calm. It's that time of the month, you know what I mean. And so I had to go to the mall to buy everything in the mall, every junk there is. And here am I, snuggled up in bed. I'm enjoying my pizza here. When you know. We have nazo. And also those delicious fries. I really love them. Oh my God. And also we have McFlurry. Today guys, I'm eating everything. I'm eating every junk in the world. Actually, let me put this a bit. I just wanna be indulging in this. Babe knew that when it was an hour such as this, I'd write him a long list and say, bring me all this, and Mtana would buy them. I'm hoping that he's so happy wherever he is to see that I'm even warm. I'm like a sheep today. Ukubhekile nje uthi yo Nkosi yami imvu yami ngaze ngayishiya kabuhlungu. Yeah, man, such is life, such is life, trust me. But I'm so blessed today, I had a gogo who came to give me this warm hug at church. And then she kept assuring me that she really loves me, you know. I was so shocked. I've been here from 2019. This is 2023. It was my first time to receive a hug from that particular girl, guys. She says, I really love you so much. Yeah, I felt loved today. I actually felt comforted, you know, after a long time. And I bless the name of the Lord that I attract mostly elderly people, and then they just wanna, you know, protect me from this evil world. And I am so blessed. Anyway, let me take this opportunity and welcome you back to a new video. I don't know what to call this because I'm just here to talk, guys. I feel like after uploading that video, after recording that video, there's a bit of a change that I noticed in me. So if talking helps, I just want to talk, guys. I just want to sit here and talk about my man and talk about my grief, you know. And so, yeah, man, let me officially welcome you back to Beulah Land. If you are returning, thank you so much for the love and support and the loyalty as well. And if you are new here, my name is Beulah, aka Mama Africa. When I become a part of my family, a part of Marshmallows, simply click the red subscribe button over there. Please don't forget to like and comment. I really appreciate the love showered, you know, on my videos. The love showered my way. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the beautiful words. I feel, you know, revived. Today is better than yesterday, and I bless the name of the Lord. And so today, Marshmallows, this is gonna need a sip. Today, I want us to talk about things not to say to someone who's grieving. When someone you know has lost a loved one, it's natural to want to comfort and offer words of consolation. However, you must be careful because what you think are words of consolation may actually be hurtful to the bereaved person. You know, when I first lost Babe, I had people who'd utter words and do things thinking they are showering me with love. Little did they know that they are actually giving me hate. You know, they'd utter words like, you're gonna get over it, be strong. He's in a better place. It was his time. And so, as I navigate through grief, as I journey on with the pain in my heart, I just said, you know what? Let me sit and record this video. Enough is enough. You know, okay, wow. Before I carry on, guys, I forgot to tell you, I happened to get the strength from the Lord. And so I changed my bedding, guys. I changed my bed after a month, I think. I changed my bedding, you know, my bed sheets. And so I'm so happy because, wow. Bengithi sengifile nya. I was thinking. You know, I'm one person, I don't normally cry in front of people. But this is something new to me. I'm as shocked. I never thought there's gonna be a day, there's gonna come a day where I'll just shed my tears in front of people. Well, let's proceed with our topics. Here are things that you're not supposed to say to a bereaved person. Try by all means to avoid saying things like, he's better off, she's in a better place, it was his time, he brought it upon himself, you're too young, you can still get another man, everything happens for a reason, life goes on. Or things like, it's been a while and you're over him. Or words like, you've cried, it's enough, you don't have to cry anymore. Guys, marshmallows, I'm here to say, if you are grieving like me, you need to know where your grief is safe. Such words can be offensive. For example, I lost my partner. I lost a man that I so dearly loved, a man I shared everything with. And if I should be honest with you guys, when I saw those hearses during his funeral, my heart bled, because I had a picture of our wedding day in my heart, not a picture of hearses. And so you come and you're telling me he's in a better place. Telling me my loved one, my man, is better off dead is cold and insensitive. The best place for my man to be is here with me. There's quite a lot of triggers in this house. I look at our juice bottles, I look at our plates, I look at the spot that he loved sitting at and watch TV. I look at his chair. And you want to tell me he's better off dead? And you think that should bring about comfort? Oh. The Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. I'm not feeling okay, you know. Please excuse me. I need to take this. It's Atco. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, I bought it at home when I was at home, because yeah, I was not feeling good, so I think I ought to take 2 of this, then I'll be much better to carry on. Oh, this feels much better, baby. Well, I'm not here to fight. I'm simply here to educate. As I said earlier, that our society avoids talking about death. Death is such a scary topic in our families. And so, I just want to say, acknowledge a person's loss and avoid saying things like, I'm glad it was you and not me. Don't tell anybody what to do or how to feel. Don't limit grief by saying things like, time heals all, life goes on. Remember, grieving the loss of a loved one can be the worst pain someone can endure. If Even if one puts on a brave face and act like they're handling it well, don't assume they are. Show that you care. You know, I have people who assume that, no, I'm okay, simply because I'm now able to post statuses, I'm able to pose for a photo, and they don't know that whatever they utter my way feels like a slap on my face. I heard somebody saying, yes, Ubula is strong. If it was somebody, she was not going to be even coming to church. She was going to be, sleeping. And I looked at the person and I was like, wow, does he even know how I feel right now? We're supposed to genuinely care about one another. I mean, if we claim to be Christians. Bruh, if you cannot show up, don't call. If you cannot show up, don't utter words like, I'm glad you're okay today. You seem happy, you look so lovely, Don't utter those words. To me, they sound hypocritical. I still have some questions in my heart that I don't have answers to, concerning some actions that I saw when Babe passed and after we buried him. And so there's those who'll come running to the funeral and thereafter disappear. No calls, no messages, no visits anymore. And then you sit and wonder, why did they even bother coming in the first place? Were they coming to make sure that he's indeed, dead? Or what was all the energy about? Actions speaks louder than words. You think you got friends, huh? You think you got family? Wait until you lose a loved one. That time around Babe's passing, there are even those who'd call and ask when the burial will be, but they never showed up. They never called to apologize. It has been silence ever since. And brother, that thing is painful. It felt like a slap on my face. Now that I'm talking about it, it feels like I'm an attention seeker. But the pain that I'm feeling about the loss of my man is a pain that I will never ever feel in my life. So right now I'm speaking as somebody who has nothing to lose. I don't think I'll ever grieve in this manner. I'm sorry if it hurts, but I'm simply here to just educate for the sake of others. When somebody loses their loved one, don't call, show up. Offer to take them out. Help around the house. Buy them flowers. And guys, sometimes you don't even have to buy any of those. Just be there for the bereaved person. You'll be so amazed what company does to somebody who is grieving. There's a mama who used to come here. She'd come here almost once in a week, and she'd sit here with me. Sometimes she'd bring me fruits, and then we'd pray. it really made a huge difference to my emotional well-being, and I asked God to bless her abundantly. Even 2 days ago, she was just arranging that we meet once again. And so on Tuesday, it's either I'm going to be walking to her place because she stays around here, or she's going to be coming here, but she was suggesting that I come over to her place. I hope somebody is taking notes. This gestures means a lot to somebody whose world has just been turned upside down. When I lost my man, I still recoil when I think of a number of people who kept saying, I'm still young and I'll find someone else. I just said, these people are missing a point. I don't need someone else. I need my man to be here. Even now, I still say, God, please bring back my man. I'm going crazy, I know. Nobody ever returned from that place. To be fair, knowing the right thing to say doesn't come naturally. We neither born with that skill nor taught it. As I keep saying, our society generally avoids talking about death and grieving. Many of us haven't had much experience with people in desperate emotional pain, and so it's not always obvious when we are helping and when we are hurting. Lastly but not least, don't ever announce somebody else's passing without their loved one's consent or permission. Bruh, they will resent you. Actually, that's the most insensitive thing you can ever do to somebody who is grieving. I haven't brought myself to informing the people that knew us about Thabang's passing. Our friends, where we used to buy their goods. I haven't brought myself to telling them. Every time I want to tell them, I start crying. I'm not ready. Actually, I think it's one of the reasons why I broke down during my other vlog when I was from Nando's. I happened to meet somebody who knew us with Thabang. She used to admire us a lot. And so she looked at me and she said, you don't look okay. What's happening? And I said, yes, I'm not okay. I was just about to tell her that we've lost him. But I failed and said, I'll come see you tomorrow. I don't know what I triggered in me. And so when I was sitting here trying to close the vlog, bruh, I was deeply hurt that day. It's something that I never could have controlled, even if I wanted to. Oh, and another thing, it's not about you. Many people want to talk about how your loss affects them. When my man died, I had many people who wanted to share their grief stories. They thought that showed that they understood how I felt. But their grief is totally different from mine. Another well-meaning but frustrating platitude. Tell me when you need anything. This suggestion sounds like an innocuous promise, but it's often an exit line. Just a way of escape after the service or condolence call. And it puts the onus at the bereaving person to be the one to ask for help. Please avoid it. Avoid. And hey, avoid those empty promises. Avoid making a mockery out of grieving people's situations. It may not mean anything to you, but to them it does mean something. I read a story about a homeless man who was so used to the cold outside, but one night a billionaire promised him a jacket, and then he went inside and forgot about the old man outside, and then that night he died of cold. When he woke up in the morning, he remembered and he rushed outside with the jacket, only to find a note that said, "When I was homeless and cold, I got used to my situation. But when you came and promised me a jacket, you took my power away from me." And so don't go around uttering words out of excitement, Grieving people don't need to hear lies. They don't need to be comforted with lies. Bafethi, grief is not something to be played with. And the funny part of it is that we all not getting out of here alive. Today it's me, tomorrow it will be you. Imini iyeza nakuwe, lemini iyeza nakuwe, iyeza nakuwe, nakuwe. Death is inevitable. I'm so tired, but let me leave you with positive things to say when somebody has lost their loved ones. Words like, "I'm so sorry for your loss. I cannot imagine what you're going through. You and your family will be in my prayers. I'm here for you." And sometimes you don't have to say anything. As I said, just be present. I hope this has shed some light and it has educated a soul or two. We are here to make a difference. Let's not off-ramp while we are watching. Another thing, have a teachable spirit. Be teachable. Be teachable. The last thing you want to do is hurt a grieving person and go stand afar of playing victim. Bruh, they don't care. A grieving person doesn't care. They are angry and they want their anger to be felt. Anger is another stage of grief, and all these stages keep repeating, they keep rotating, but anger is more dominant. And so the last time you want to do that, just know they don't care. I've said enough. I've said a mouthful. And so, bye. Let me eat my pizza now. Uyalideka itafula yena phambi kwezitha zami, athi mina ngidle zona zingibuka, somandla ugcoba ikhanda lami. in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore.